Well, we're going to be lucky if this records at all, because the AI is under attack and my camera is crashing as soon as I start to record a video. So we'll be lucky if this records, everybody. But morning, it's Rod checking in. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, help me out and support me at patreon.com/themysticalspiral. There's already like almost 200 posts on there with videos no one's ever seen but patrons. I go way more in depth. I mean, I even have some meditation tips if you go like a month or two back. Live meditations, live remote viewing sessions on there. There's so much. I have actual proof and pictures of paranormal occurrences that's happened to me that I've caught on video or on camera. There's a lot there. I even have UFO archives that my wife has been saving for over 30 years. And there's that available for download. Basically, I mean, you can subscribe for $1, $2, all the way up to $900 if you want to get dream healing every month of the year throughout the whole year. It would change your whole life. But I've had somebody subscribe for $144 per month, where I do Skype readings with you, DNA activation. So there's so many platforms from $2 all the way on up. Anything that would help you change your life completely, from information all the way up to getting readings and more in-depth stuff. So today it's going to be interesting, a little bit of discussion. I want to elaborate a little bit more on what I was talking about in the last video with the Golem or Golem. So I was speaking about the Vilna Gaon, a Lithuanian rabbi from the 18th century. He lived in the 1700s, and he was one of the most powerful Kabbalists of all time. So at the age of 9, he started the Kabbalah. I spoke about it in the last video. So they said by the time before he was 14, he constructed one of the Golem, like a spiritual monster, a spiritual Frankenstein, a servant. So he fashioned a humanoid type being out of clay, and then usually what the Kabbalists will do is either write a divine formula, which is either the secret name of God or some sort of divine word. Sometimes emit in Hebrew is one of the words they might use, which means truth, or something like that. Whatever, if they wanted something to do destructive reasons, they would write something destructive on there, you know? So they would either write it on the being's forehead or on a piece of paper and stick it in the golem's mouth, and then it would give the clay humanoid the divine spark. The code will be activated, the formula will be activated. Now, it's said that you have to be really specific with these beings, because if you say go fetch me some water, if you're not specific, and if you don't tell like specifically like a liter of water or an ounce of water or a pail of water. So if you just say go get it some water, it'll bring you the freaking ocean. It'll bring you so much water that it's said, I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but it's said that the Vilna Gaon, Rabbi Elia, that he told this golem that he created later in life, because it said that he was stopped when he was 13. He was in the magical age of 13. He was constructing one of these beings, and he had an apparition appear that stopped him, because he said that, you know, the message that he understood from that situation was that he was too young to start this power, to start this thing. So he stopped at that time. But he was visited by what they call the Maggidim, or the one of the Maggids. These are, and it's the root word is Magi. So it's Maggidim is basically spelled Maggidim. So that's basically it. A Maggid, it could mean a concrete person, like a real strong-willed person, but it also can mean what they call a celestial being, and that carries messages through the spiritual dimensions, the ancestral realms, and all of this. So he was visited by a Maggidim. So basically, he stopped at that time, and it said that he even said to these beings when he was getting messages deciphering the Torah, that he doesn't want messages from the Maggidim, he wants them from God himself, because he said even the Maggidim have been corrupted because of our times and the way our society is, that even their consciousness has been corrupted, and they might be telling lies and feeding lies to people. So I think that's another example of a replication of the spiritual light beings, not the ones originally from our light universe, but they have replicated beings from the light universe. And I think these are the beings that we call the Grigori. And that is why the Grigori are quote-unquote fallen angels, watchers that guard all portals outside of this plane. And they guard all magical activities on this realm, because they are inserted, they are creations of this ultra intelligence, and they are here watching over certain technology, certain magic, certain sorcery, and they are guarding all portals. If you leave your body and exit this realm, it's by these beings allowing you to. They guard access to any stargates. So if you walk into another dimension, and these beings allowed it. Trust me on that. It was for a specific reason, you know. So I think we went a little bit more into it. I got to go inside work, so I think we're going to go way more deeper into this next time as well. This is a very interesting topic, and there's a lot more to relay to you guys. I want to say have a good day, and of course, Spiral out.